Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, my Instagram, all the good things. So for today's video, I posted on my Instagram questions of what makeup looks you guys wanted to see. I got a lot of pastels. I also got a lot of pinks, purples, more like sunset type of colors. But I think for this video, I'm gonna go with pastels because that's my vibe right now. Obviously, since spring is here, got my little flower ears on. But yeah, so I'm really excited. I hope that this brings you guys some entertainment throughout this whole quarantine situation. I hope all of you guys are staying safe and staying healthy, and definitely just taking this time to get your vibes right, get your energy right, so that way when we all get back to work, we are our best selves. But anyways, let's hop into this video. I'm super excited. Alright you guys, so the palette that I'm going to be using for this video is the Bretman Rock, the Wet n Wild palette. I am obsessed with this palette. It is so pretty. All the shades are like super tropical and bright toned, and I'm so excited to use this. To be honest, I've had this palette for a little bit, but I haven't done anything with it yet, so today's going to be the first time I'm using it. Alright, so I think the color that I'm going to first start off with is the Anaconda. Oh my god, look at him with the names. Alright, so we're going to start off with a fluffy brush just like this. Pick some up. Go right. Oh my god, I gotta have my face. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. Alright, and by the way, do not pay attention to my lash extensions because we are looking sparse right now. I know that. So don't be coming for me in my comments. Alright, so I have this color on my brush. I'm just gonna start patting it on the outer corner. Because this is going to be like the main color that I want to use. So what we're going to do is just build that up as much as possible. And then after that, we can go in with a clean brush and diffuse it out. I haven't decided if I want to use like another color in my crease yet, but I really like this color so far. It's really pretty. And to be honest, I don't really do like a lot of greens or lighter pastel colors. I feel like I've been sticking to neutrals lately, so it's really nice to be able to mess around with some brighter colors. And I want to know what you guys are doing to stay entertained during this quarantine, because your girl has been stuck at home. And I've been trying to find things to do, like, I mean, cleaning my room, you know, the usual things that I normally don't have time to catch up on. And I did laundry and everything, but I've literally been going ham on my Instagram. Like, I've signed up for so many classes, it's ridiculous. I'm taking a painting class, which that's coming up. I have a lot of hair classes coming up, so if any of my clients are watching this, I'm super excited to get back to work. And like I was saying before my camera cut me off, that was mad rude. Anyways, I'm really excited to get back to my clients and just like upgrade your guys' services and just come to you guys with something new. So I already did my other eye as well. What I'm doing is just kind of diffusing the crease a little bit with this same brush, just so it'll add a little bit of color. So what I did was I pat it on the outer corners first, and then I kept bringing it kind of into the crease a tiny bit and just like the inner corner. And now that we have all that, because you want most of the impact color on your outer crease and then this to be lighter. So now I'm just taking that into my crease a tiny bit. Now you want to be super light-handed with this because you want to be able to diffuse it out and have it feather out as much as possible. We don't want it to be as bright as obviously your lid. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a different brush. It's the same type of brush, just a little bit skinnier for the crease. And then I'm going to take this lighter white color and we're going to go into our crease with that. I don't want to use a darker shade because I feel like it's going to take away from the color, and I definitely obviously want the whole pastel feel. So we're just going to go in with that, and I'm going to be super light-handed with it and just build this up. By the way, there's no pink on my brush, it just wouldn't come out and like stained it. I like this. Yeah, I definitely like this a lot. So kind of like mutes the color a little bit because I want the main focus to be this mint green color. Alright you guys, now that I finished my eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Better Than Sex Too Faced waterproof eyeliner. And I'm just going to do a little cat eye. I feel like I haven't done a cat eye in a very long time, so I'm going to go in with that. I want to keep this tutorial as simple as possible. So like only using the 2 shades in my shadow and then eyeliner. I feel like you can definitely get like an impactful look. And it doesn't have to be like 1,001 different colors. She is cute, she is simple. I haven't done a wing liner in a minute, so just take your time. I feel like whenever people do eyeliner, like rush it, that's when you start messing up and you end up with like a whole thick line that like you didn't need in the first place. Alright, now I'm gonna move on to the other eye. This is always my bad eye. Like it's like, I don't want to say my bad eye, but this is the one that I always mess up. This one's harder for me, so I'm just gonna take it easy and take it slow because I'm not trying to mess this up. What I do is I'll like do really I'll do really small strokes so that way you can keep checking it and see where it is you want your line to be. And then you match it up to the end of your eyebrow, and then that's where your wing is gonna come in. So I'm gonna take this line, just fill all this in first. And then you draw a line, just going towards the end of your eyebrow. And just make sure they're both even. And then you're going to take the tip of that line and bring it down to connect the two. And then once you have your line, you can connect everything. And you want this inside part to be thinner. I feel like I see so many people just like have the same thickness. The whole point of having like that cat eye effect is for it to be smaller in the inner corner, thinner in the inner corner, and then it's supposed to gradually go thicker and then come out to a point. That's what's gonna kind of swoop your eyes back and give that cat eye effect. You just want to keep checking and matching the two up to make sure that they're even and the length is the same on both sides. Now that that is done, I was sweating, oh my god. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to take a makeup wipe and I wrap it around my finger like this. And then what you want to do is just clean up the edges and underneath your eye wherever you got fallout. Which I had a lot. This is what we have so far. So now that we finished our eyes and they're cleaned up and everything, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe concealer. This is C135. And we're just going to do our under eyes so that way we can do a shadow underneath our eyes as well. And I'm gonna be using my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. So when you apply your concealer, what you want to have it in is a triangle shape. So going down towards your nose, down the bridge of your nose, and then you're going to go away and pull it back towards your temple. You don't want to have like all this concealer around here, because then it's going to look like your face is like way too white. I'm going to go in with my Kylie Jenner setting powder, and this is in the shade Translucent, and I'm going to use my Beauty Blender just to set my under eyes. And then I'm not gonna let it bake for too long, but I'm gonna be using a brush like this. And I'm just gonna go in and pat it. Just because I feel like whenever I let it bake for too long, my skin is already naturally dry. So it's really hard for me to have it look hydrated if I leave my powder on for too long. Now we're gonna go in with the NYX eye and eyebrow pencil in the shade Teal. And we're gonna put this in our waterline. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the palette and we're going to do our waterline. I'm going to be using a small angled brush just like this, and we're going to use the shade Venomous. It's this one right here. And we're just going to do a super small line just to define underneath our eyes a little bit more. Since the top is already so light, I think it'll add some really nice dimension to the whole look. So I'm going to pat it on first just to get all the color on there, and then we can blend it in afterwards. Now I'm going to use a small rounded brush like this just to diffuse that waterline a tiny bit more so we don't have any harsh lines there. I like this color though. Alright you guys, this is my finished look. I actually really like this. So what I did was I tried to keep my face more fresh looking. I used a lot of like pink tones. And then obviously I went in with all the highlighter because why not? But I'm going to let you guys know what I used on my face. So for my face I used the Bare Minerals foundation stick. This is in the shade Buttercream 03. So I put that all over and then I used my beauty blender. Afterwards I set it with the Bare Minerals original formula, and this is in the shade Medium Beige. And then I just took like a kabuki brush and just kind of set it all over my face. Afterwards I used the Kylie Jenner face palette. So I only used 2 shades out of here. I used the blush, which is Baddie on the Block, and then the contour shade Toasty. So I used those 2 on my cheeks. And then for highlighter, I use the Fenty Beauty What a Brat. So I really like this color because obviously I was going for like the pink tones and pastel tones and all of that to keep my face looking fresh. So this was a perfect highlighter for that. And then I mixed it with the MAC Snow Flushed. So that is this one. So it had a lot of golden tones. I feel like with my skin that looks best. And then for lipstick, I used the Kylie Jenner True Brown K lip liner. This is what that looks like. And then I filled in my lips with the Morphe lipstick in Kissy Face. So this is a matte lipstick. This is what the shade looks like. And then in the center of my lips, I use the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Milkshake. This is what that looks like. So I literally just put it in like the center of my lips, just because I like to do that. I feel like it makes your lips look poutier. And then as a lip topper, I use the Anastasia lip gloss in Summer Vibes. And I just put that everywhere. So this has a lot of like pink and gold tones in here. Obviously I use that because it matched my highlighter as well. But I like this look a lot. I feel like it's super fresh looking. My face looks really good. It looks hydrated. And then as far as my inner corners, I use the Fenty highlighter as well. I just put that in my inner corners. I used it on my brow bone. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright you guys, so that is it for this look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't really done any teals or greens or pastel colors. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I definitely love the way this look came out, and I hope you guys do too. And make sure you guys stay safe. I'm sending hugs and kisses your way, but I will see you guys in the next one.